We are live. Live, live, live. Let me uh let me find the live stream here. Let's give it a second. Hmm. Okay, there it is. I found it. Yo, Chino, what's up, brother? Finally. Sorry, I had to get my damn phone working. I couldn't get it going. Mark, yo, what's up, buddy? How we doing today? Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of painting, right? Something a little different, than doing the normal RC thing. Um, um, that OS 21 T Max that I've been playing with a lot lately, right? It needs a new body. That blue body I was using is the factory body, and it's a piece of junk. And so I am wanting to put a new body on it. However, I'm not very artistic. Skylar, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Not very artistic. I struggle, with the whole drawing thing and coloring. And so I want your guys' help, choosing colors. Just because I really don't know what looks good on top of colors and stuff like that. So this guy, Brian Johnson, Clear Concepts, if you guys are on Facebook, right? Dude airbrushes tons of bodies. Well, he was really cool, and he sent me a copy of a bunch of his old peels, right? He would draw on the body, and then he would peel the body off. Well, he saves those, and he sent me a bunch of them, right? And so because I can't draw for shit, I was able to lay his, drawings over the top and kind of just trace it, right? Which allowed me to get a semi-decent looking star, a couple other stars. I don't know. It's just kind of an abstract look, right? I'm not going for perfection here. I just need a body on my fucking T-Max. That's where we're at. This is the first body that I've ever cut with liquid mask. I struggled really hard. It's definitely takes some technique. The guys that whip out really nice paint jobs, like it's cool, man. Like those guys, I understand why they want, $150 a body, because it can take you 20, 25 hours to paint one of these things. Especially if you do it, in a very precise and technical way, like those guys that put really intricate pictures. It's incredible. I'm not exactly sure how they do it. Okay, so let me go grab the truck that's in question so you guys can look at the truck for color ideas. Hang on. Up. So, one. Just for you to go back inside. Shannon can't fucking handle her own shit. Okay, go. Okay. So here is the truck in question. Right? Lots of blues, a little bit of red, motor's blue. Black, lots of black, a little bit of gray. Right? Okay. Yeah. Here's the body. Right? Okay, so we're looking at something like this. So, obviously, I think the main color of the body should be blue. Yeah, dude, Ron. Exactly, man. Liquid mask, especially like until you get the feel of like how hard you should push. Like I straight cut into this body, dude. Like I can guarantee you that you know, if you were to flex some of these cuts, they're gonna crack. Which is fine. Like I said, I mean, these bodies are cheap. That's why I kind of went Traxxas to learn. Um, but you know, I did get better towards the end, and then I've also have liquid cut or liquid mask cut another body since this one. Um, yeah, I just haven't painted yet. But yeah, it's definitely a skill, dude. I'll say that. Like people are incredible, man. Um, so like I said, I'm thinking the main color should be blue. Right? I've got a really nice set of paints, guys. Cost me $100, dude. And I got Createxes, right? There's some fluorescents, some transparents, some pearls, some regular colors, right? So, you know, and I got a color wheel so we can mess around with making our own colors if we need to. Which is fine. I've got all the stuff for that, so no worries there. But like I said, I'm thinking that we should, you know, the main portion of the body should definitely be a blue. You know, I hate to say it, but I'm almost kind of leaning towards a red, white, and blue. You know, kind of like the shirt. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would look, you know, the best, to be honest. Hey, Chino to Steve, how we doing, brother? You know, good to see you in. Like I said, we're gonna do. You know, what I'm asking for is I need some help on some color schemes, right? The majority of this truck is blue, right? Blue, a little bit of red, a little bit of black, a little bit of gray, but you know, that's it, right? So I've already got this design on here. It's already cut out, like it's ready to paint. And so I just need help, like I said, color schemes, right? I should probably grab a Sharpie. I think I have one right here. Yeah, I got a few. Right? So like I said, like I'm thinking, you know, main color, you know, blue. Right? This is blue, this is blue. All around here. Right? Well, or we could actually change this inner color, right? We could do blue on the black, or on the back, sorry. God, if I could talk. We could do, or blue on the front here, and maybe do a black on the back, blue up front, black on the, you know, we could, no, well, that's a hard line, so you can't really fade it. But we could definitely shade it out. You know, do some shadowing. I don't know. Got to think about it. What do you guys think? Let's see what you guys are saying. What up, Jeff? How we doing, bud? So red stars, white lines. I like that. Red and white and blue 4th of July. Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking that too. So y'all are thinking what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna match the truck really well. What was he saying? Was he saying white stars? Red stars, white lines. Red stars. Okay. Red stars. God, I could see that. Okay, so here's my only, you know, thing with that is that I've got stars on top of stars. Right? I don't know how well in frame we are. But like I said, I've got stars on top of stars here. Inside of a star with a weird little circle janky thing and then a square. Like I said, I tried to go abstract with it and I think I screwed it up. Yeah, and I can't draw for shit. Stars are all crooked. My mask is going to be cut like shit too. It definitely, I think my cutting is worse than the picture that you're seeing. So I think the finished product's going to look a lot worse. But like I said, I don't like, you know, it's a basher body. I'm not out here to impress nobody. I'm just trying to have some fun and learn at the same time. So let's see here. Ooh, ooh, I like it. Ron, I think you're on. Ooh, I like that, buddy. Red front, fade to blue into black. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, Mark. You know, painting, dude, is definitely a skill that takes time and patience and a shitload of money. I just keep throwing money at it. That's the problem. I need to stop throwing money at it and get better. Like, you know, I've got the money, but I don't have the skill to back it up. And so it makes it tough. White inside, red outline, maybe silver straight lines. Oh, so are you talking? So hang on, let me get this right. So this inside is white, right? And then we got this, you know, we could do this line red, the square red, maybe silver inside, and then white again on the star. So Mark, if you want, man, I can hook you up with a guy that you know, just paints random bodies. He's, you know, he usually sells them pretty cheap, or like when people back out on him or whatever. Um, I can hook you up with him. Like I say, he's the same guy that gave me the stencils, and he's a real big guy on Airbrush Obsession on Facebook. I know he has his own group, but I can't think of it right now. You know, the name of it. Shoot. Um, yeah. All right. So I'm trying to picture that though. Where were we? So sorry to get back on that. White inside, red outline, silver straight lines. Okay. So let's try to visualize that. Right? So white would be okay. Red, we would need to do blue, I think. I think it would be white inside with the blue, with the baby blue accents, right? And then if we did shit. Yeah, silver is going to look good. I don't have chrome. So I don't have a chrome. I do have, that's white, a pearlized. Here we go. So I do have a pearl silver, which is, I mean, not like chrome, but like chrome, you know, gives you that semi appearance. Yeah, I've got a gold. Well, no, gold would probably look weird. So if we do this outside white, I mean, that's going to be what's painted last, right? Yeah, that's definitely painted last. So let's oh, so you meant the big star on the inside square, and then oh, you're talking about just the star. So red on the inside of this, or white on the inside of the star, red outline, and then what, the silver around it? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, clicked off my own live. Oops. Okay. So, I mean, there's only going to be one way that we know that it for sure looks good, and that's going to be to paint, right? So let's, you know, let me get an airbrush going. I've got, you know, pretty much ready. So I'm still going to roll with my Nedco. So these airbrushes run about $40 on Amazon. They come in 2 different colors. They come with 3 different needles. You know, it's actually a really nice kit that they come with. You know, those are extras that I bought. But yeah, and I've actually really liked this airbrush so far. It's been pretty easy to clean and maintain. Okay, so let's get a little bit of reducer in the airbrush. Let's make sure she's working, lubed up. Should probably oil the needle a little bit real quick, but we'll do that here in a bit if needs be. Okay. Let's get this truck out of the way. All right. Okay. So inside of the star is white. Okay, so let's start. Now, let's now answer me this here real quick. So I have a regular white. I think I have a pearlized white. Yeah. Should we try some of this pearl white? Maybe on the inside of that star, just to kind of throw it off a little bit. I think that would be neat. Get this shook up real good. There's my cups. So I'm not really an expert when it comes to airbrushing. So thinning your paint is always your number one hurdle when it comes to airbrushing. Now, there are, if I can find it, some tools. I don't think it's out here. To help you like learn how to thin your paint properly. And yeah, I just can't. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm gonna have to grab there. Yeah, hang on. I'll be back. 1 second. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry, I needed a razor blade so I can pull the liquid mask. Just grab one of these. Okay. So hopefully I cut everything and everything's going to be okay. So let's pull the inside of this star. It's always so scary. Okay. It's got a few little pieces. Oh, no, that needs to stay. Wait, shoot. Inside of the star. Right, that's part of the flag or whatever. That's part of the circle, so it's that middle. That middle needs to get pulled out right there. See what I mean? Like, you can get lost so easily doing this stuff. It is so hard. I struggle so hard with this stuff. But anyway, so back to thinning paints, right? Let me get back to what I was talking about. So I do, and what I've kind of learned is like a 50-50 mix, right? I don't really count. You can, but I usually just give it a little squirt. And then I try to match that, do about a 50-50 in reducer, right? And that usually gives me a really nice sprayable paint. A lot of the times your brush will get clogged. And if you are having clogging issues, definitely, damn, come on, get out of there. There we go. Definitely just keep thinning your paint down. Like I said, so I'm using Createx paint, and then I'm using the 4012 reducer. The 4012 is more for like higher humidity and stuff like that. And that, real muggy weather. I didn't know that at the time when I ordered it. And so, sorry, my dog, hang on, I gotta put my dog inside. Titan, come on. Yeah, he will absolutely destroy my paint area. Titan, come on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Like I said, my dog would have absolutely killed it. So we're gonna get some white mixed up, and then let's get some of that red. He was saying red. Now, Ron, do you want to do? And well, let's see. That's looking like the same red. I do have. That's a pink, and that's a purple. Do you want me to add anything to this red, or do we like this red? Right? We could do, you know, like pull out that color wheel. Right? You can always play with the color wheel. Right? You want to go darker, we can add black, or if we want to brighten it up, we can add white. Or if that red's looking good, I think it looks good. Yay, brand new paint. I love it. Yay. Sorry, guys, I'm a weirdo. But let's mix up some of this red. Ooh, that's. There we go. A couple more drops. Thicken it up a little bit. It's a little too thin. All right, beautiful. Okay, we like that. So it's always good, right, after you mix your paint, to let it sit for a couple of minutes. Can't remember what they call it. It just like equalizes all the chemicals and shit. You know what I mean? Gets it all working right. Let's always strain your paint. So I'm using just a lug nut with a screen in there, just a regular pipe screen. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy is necessary. Let that. Okay. So also with airbrushing, right? When you're first spraying on a body, you want to lay just a tack coat, right? And so always air on at all times, and then barely pull back, right? You want to just dust it, right? After you gave it that dusting, let it sit for a couple of minutes. Give it a second, right? You want it to dry. And like I said, I'm just following what I've learned from other airbrushers on YouTube, right? This is not like my own secret method. This is just what they've told me to do to help paint adhesion when it comes to painting on these plastic bodies. Right? Boom. Yeah, that's it's looking good. Hit it lightly, let it dust. A little bit more of this going. Beautiful. All right. So how are all you guys doing this weekend? Hey, Jeff, well, we still meeting up, man? And then as far as the red, he likes it the way it is, so we'll keep it. All right. Yeah, Jeff, we're still got to meet up, bud. Here in a minute. All right. So, you know, obviously it's going to be super hard to see because it's a pearl, but it is starting to come in, right? I know I should probably go grab my heat gun. That way I can dry the paint a little quicker. Hang on one second, guys. Let me grab my heat gun. All right. Bam. Okay. Howdy. How you doing, Jameson?
We're getting ready to do some first attempt homemade beef jerky.
Homemade beef jerky? Awesome.
First attempt. Hopefully it comes out good.
Going on the smoker?
Yeah.
See, I've always dehydrated my homemade jerky. I've never actually smoked beef jerky yet. Want to though. But hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Like I said, it's coming in. I don't know if you guys can see it yet, but it's starting to come in. Okay. So I think I messed up, guys. So these little stars, right? They should be silver too, right? With the white. Am I wrong on that or am I right? Right? I feel like that needs to be, those need to be silver too. Right? Or am I wrong? Yeah, I think so. Blue? Oh, okay, blue. All right. Okay, then let's do them blue. Yeah, I like that. All right. Okay. Let's try to hit it one more time. All right. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I dig that. Okay, so that's done. Let's so I think real quick I'm gonna pop some white behind that pearl. Just give it a real quick shot of white just to kind of make sure that it's, you know, filled in, and I think that will help it pop too. Yeah, Jeff, we do need to go into SLC, bro. So I'm probably heading into Salt Lake after after painting, and so I will be getting hold of you here soon, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna do just a shot of white real quick behind that guy. Just to make sure it stays, and I think it's gonna look a lot better, right? So here's our before. Now let's check this out. Okay. So just like that, right? That makes it pop a little better, and it still has got that beautiful pearl look to it. Yep. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. Let's try this paint. Boom. Okay, Ron, where next? Jason, how we doing, bud? Good to see you in the house, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, now what piece do we paint next? Right? Should we do the inside of that? Or the little stars? I'm not really sure which way to go about it. Yeah. So I'm thinking the inside of this right here should be red and then blue stars. Right? To be near last. Okay, so where should we paint next then, Ron? Right? Maybe, like I said, I was thinking maybe a gold for this, but that might look weird too. Like I said, I have a hard time picturing this stuff. And so, you know what I mean? We got these stars on the side. I mean, we still got this to deal with, this whole little... Yeah, I know what you mean, Ron. Yeah, we're not going to paint the stars yet. So, like I said, so we got this. What about this outer edge of the star? What are we painting that outside edge of the star? Yeah. So like I said, I'm kind of just leaving it up to you. Red. So this outside of the star is red, and would I paint that now? Because I'm ready. Let's do it. That red paint's ready. I just gotta clean out my gun real quick. Let's do that real quick. Let's clean out this gun. Red. Yeah. Oh, this is so legit. I think this body is going to be the best one I've ever done so far. Maybe. We'll see. I feel bad that I didn't do a better job on Jeff's Firestorm. Just true fire is so hard to paint. Flames, stuff like that. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get that stuff to look good. Like, it is crazy. Okay. See? So after you let the paint sit for a few minutes, it's just perfect with that reducer. It's great. Oh yeah, I never cleaned off my screen either. Okay. Painting is definitely a time-consuming process, though. You know, if you're needing to hurry, definitely don't start painting, because that never is good. Okay, red's going in the cup. Here we go, baby. All right. Okay, let's peel that. The outside edge of the star, which is scary. Okay. All right. Now, I didn't think about that, but we could actually no. I would have had to do that backwards. I messed that up. I was gonna say I could have thrown a shadow on top of that star, but I threw that. I screwed that up. You know, that's definitely next time. You know, learning experience. So we're gonna give her quick little tack coat, right? I'm gonna go dry it. Be right back. Right. Now let's go again. Okay. Another little tack coat, right? Can't see it yet. I'm gonna dry it. Hey, be quiet. I'm doing a live stream. Don't be annoying, please. What? No. Inside, please. Let's hit it again. Okay. Should start to see some color now. That was definitely a heavier coat. I really like that white against that red. That's already looking really good. God, Ron, I'm glad you jumped on, buddy. I appreciate your help, pal. Because I really am clueless when it comes to painting and shit like that. Like, I struggle, dude. So I appreciate it so much, dude. I know, obviously, you're probably not going to hang out with me all day. But yeah, man. Yeah, Ron, thank you at least for helping me get started, dude. Right? Like I said, we're going to color the stars blue. You know, this inside here, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. But thanks for stopping in, dude. I appreciate it. You take care, Ron. I got you on Messenger, dude. I'll send you a picture when it's done, dude. But thanks for stopping in, man. Take care. All right. So let's hit it again. All right, guys. So you be thinking, right? What are we gonna do this inside here, right? Not so the stars are obviously gonna be blue, but what should this inside here be? Just right in there. We could do a different shade of white or an actual just bright white. That might actually look okay against the pearl. We'll have to see. All right. Malo, what's up, buddy? How we doing, man? Malo, okay, question, dude. Okay, I'm painting body, dude, right? Doing something a little different today, man. We're painting, okay? I am no good at painting. I struggle. Ron was kind enough to help me out with some color scheme, you know, trying to get it going. Maybe you can help me finish it, man, okay? So what we've done, right, this is a pearl white. Not sure how well that's coming through, but this is a pearl white. This is just a bright red around the star, right? Ron said to do the inside stars blue, right? But what do we do this outer portion? Inside the star, outside the little stars. What color should that be right there? God, we might even could do like a gray or a black and it might look good too. But you guys let me know, what color should that inside be? I'm going to lay another coat of red down and keep on moving. All right. Okay, I'm going to go dry that and then let me know what you guys think. Woo, that Lexan's hot. Shit. Man, I got that thing cooking. Okay. So white. Okay, so Malo, this is, oh, who said, yeah, Malo said that. Okay, so this is a white silver. But I think if we were to do a bright white, right? Let me grab some white. Right? I think you could see the difference. I think that's gonna look good. Or we do it backwards, man. We do blue for the background and we do white on the stars. Which I think honestly would probably look best, in my opinion. I think maybe we should do that. What do you guys think? Should we swap that out and do blue on the background first, and then do the white stars? Because I think that's gonna look better. All right, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change that up. Let me just make sure this is good and dry. I want to do one more real good red coat, nice and thick, and then let's get ready for that blue. Actually, we can mix the blue up. So I'm thinking a darker blue, right? Actually, you know what? Right there. I don't even think we're gonna mix it up. I think that right there. I think that's the blue. It looks really good. So let me show you some other blues that I have. So I do have a fluorescent blue. Right? We could do a bright blue, but I think that's what I want the main color of the body to be, is that brighter blue, right? So here's the truck. Here's the truck, right? So all the RPM parts are nice and bright, and that's why I think I'm gonna do the body bright. But maybe we should throw this blue pearl in there, right? This darker blue pearl with the white stars. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, it's looking like I ran out of mixing cups. I just need to go under my bed real quick and grab a new sleeve. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Okay, so once again, show everybody how I mix paint real quick, right? I'm not scientific in any way, shape, or form. I don't really give a shit as long as the paint sticks. So make sure you always shake your paint really good. That's number one, is making sure that your paint has been shaken properly. All right? Let's right, give her a few drips, drippity drips. Grab some of this good old 40-12, double it, right? Half and half, 50%. Looks like I got a little more reducer than paint there, right? So we'll grab some paint, a couple more drips, bam, right? See, not scientific at all. 50-50 seems to work really good for me, and at least with this, cheaper airbrush. I do have a nice airbrush. I've never used it. I have an Iwata. Spent $100 on this guy, and I've never even pulled it out of the package. Actually, one day I'll use it. But I'm actually, just really happy with my cheap airbrush. Like really happy with it. Like I've got no complaints. And so, yeah. Sorry, I wish I could show you guys that better, but I'm left-handed. And the way I set it up, you can't see it. Sorry guys, just cleaning out my brush real quick because we're doing a color change. So, if I was painting, a body for somebody else, like on a professional level, I would be 100% disassembling the airbrush to clean it, to make sure that, your colors don't get messed up. But since this is a personal body, and I don't really care, we're just going to do that. Okay, that's looking clean. Brush is clean. Making sure your airbrush is clean is a lot of it, and making sure that the tip of the needle isn't dry. Yeah, dude, when the tip of the needle is dry, you're screwed, man. Your airbrush will work like crap. And there's nothing you can do to get around it. You just got to kind of pay attention and always keep the tip clean. That's just kind of how airbrushing is. Okay, now let's hope that my cuts are good and I don't ruin these stars as I pull this off. Hopefully these stars, oh, I bumped it. We okay? Yeah, I hope I don't ruin these stars. Yeah, we're still good. All right. Okay. Oh no, the liquid mask is not peeling off very good. Right here. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if that's the heat gun maybe doing that. Because it was not peeling like this a minute ago. Now it's peeling like shit. It probably is the heat gun. Which is fine as long as my stars stay. I don't really give a shit. Which they're staying for the most part, surprisingly. That's pretty cool. Hang on, Ray, I'm busy, bud. I love you too, pal. Hang on, buddy, okay? So, I think the lesson to be learned here is make sure your liquid mask is thick. Thin liquid mask is not always good. I think that's what I'm having, or why I'm having the problems I am. I did use the BD Design liquid mask, right? The high quality stuff. There we go. Here's the last little bit here. We got it. And I even saved my stars. You guys play zombies too?
Oh yeah.
Playing the new Grief?
Huh?
Playing Grief?
Not yet.
I haven't even tried it.
I need to find someone to help me with one board. I have all the boards passed except for one.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. So we are going to, yeah. Let's drop that blue in there. This paint is looking good. Ray, I'm doing my live stream. Stop, please. Okay, don't do this to me. You can see I'm busy. You gotta wait till I'm done, please. No.
Now.
Please don't, Ray. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Just have to clean my strainer real quick. If you don't keep your strainer cleaned, it's just a mess, and it contaminates your paint. Okay, so I've got a lot of paint in the cup, so I'm gonna put the lid on this time. Okay, we are. Oh, damn it! Got some issues with the stars. They're not. The very tips of them are crooked. There we go. Well, it just is going to be what it is. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start off with the tack coat. Right, just real light, just like that. You just barely even spray it. I'm going to go dry it. Stop. I'm trying to do a live stream. Go inside, please. All right. Okay. Try it again. After this next one, you should start to see color. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, zombies, man. So if you guys are zombies players, I'm on Xbox Live. Shit, I can't remember what my gamer tag is right now. I can't remember if it's Skizzer829. Yeah. So Malo, add me, bro. SK1. Here, I'll just type it. It's easier. I'm on Xbox Live, baby. Add me. Let's play. Okay, so you can kind of see the blue coming in, right? Let's add some more. See, look at that. Oh, that's looking good. Is it not? Am I in frame? I'm gonna go dry that. What? All right. Beautiful. Oh, this is actually looking way better than I expected it to. That's so cool. But yeah, we're gonna paint those stars in later. Definitely not gonna do that right now. We are gonna move on to other colors. Beautiful. Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, it's great. All right, guys. Okay, got the inside of the star done. Okay, now what's gonna look good on the outside of this star? You know, what should this weird little D be? This like D ring. Should we do a green? Or you think that would throw it off? You know, or maybe a pink? Throw pink in there? Or I don't know. Yeah, that blue, it looks good, dude. Yeah, it looks way good, man. Yeah, like I said, I wonder, you know, what should we do this ring now? You know, we could do a gold. Keep it simple, yeah. I mean, you know, I don't even, what I really could do, Jeff, is instead of doing this outside ring, I could just pull that mask and not paint it like that and just leave that star and then just eliminate all the stuff around it. I mean, it's upside down, but you know what I mean? It's definitely abstract. Or maybe leave just the square on the outside of it and then, you know, leave the rest of it. You know, what do you think? So you think I should just leave it? Add more, so yeah, see, and that's what I'm wondering, add more color, right. But so how do I paint it, dude? Like I said, so you got the background of this D, you got the inside of the D, you got the D itself, you got the square, you got the inside of the square, and then you've got the outside. And then plus I have these stars on this side. So you think I should just eliminate this bullshit around the star, just leave the star, add these stars, and then, and then paint the body? Keep it simpler. Yellow would make that pop. Okay, so Jason, so give me an answer. So number one, right, would be yellow on the inside of the D, right? Number two is the D itself being yellow. Number three would be the inside of the square. Four would be the square. Five would be outside of the square. Right? So where would you put the yellow or green? Right? This green does look good. And it looks good even, you know what I mean? Maybe I should do the background in green. Right? Don't you think the background of that star would look good in green? Like if I eliminated the D, right? And I kept the square and just did the background of the square in this green. I think that's what I'm going to do. I like that. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Whether you guys like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So give me a second. Let me let me get the paint so we can get it fermenting or whatever the hell they call it. Right? Okay. All right. So mixing a little bit of this, mixing a little bit of that. This lime green, let that ferment for a minute. Okay, now let's pull this mask. Okay, so we're gonna eliminate the D, we're keeping the square, and we're just gonna shoot the background or the inside of the square right now, and we're gonna shoot this fluorescent green. Alright, just give me a second, guys. Let me get this peeled. Since this is the fun, entertaining part of painting. Yay! I do like when it's big areas, though. Makes it way nice to peel. All right. Come on, baby. Okay, one more little teeny section, guys, and then we'll get to painting. Okay. That is the inside of the star. Okay, we gave that plenty of time. Oh, we gotta clean up the brush, damn it. Forgot about that. Alright. Clean out this brush real quick. Oh, sorry, Titan. Alright. Run some reducer through there real quick just to make sure it's clean. That is definitely a different color. Alright. Airbrush is clean. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's hit our tack coat first. Alright, let's make sure our gun's spraying. Okay, we're spraying. Okay. Tack coat. Okay. Alright, just a light dusting, so you can't even see the color yet. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So we are starting to see a little bit of green. Not quite, but it's coming. Boom. All right. All right. So color's starting to come in. We'll probably have to back it with white, I would imagine. We're gonna need to get that green fogged in there pretty good. And then we'll have to back it with some white to really brighten it up. Oh. So it is turning out really nice though so far. I'm super excited with it. I appreciate you guys swinging in here and spending some time with me, man. I really do appreciate it. So, see, she's coming in now. A couple of layers of paint. All right, now I see that I've got some uneven spots with this paint. It's a, but this is also pretty much the first time learning experience. Right, that works. Right. Let me clean this real quick. All right. Okay. Got some tip dry. Beautiful. Okay. See, now if you look at it, like I said, I got some uneven spots. And so now I'm going to really try to fill it in and make sure that, you know, she's even. What up?
Oh, serving.
Serving papers?
Yes, I'm almost done. Thank God. Airbrushing, huh?
Yeah. Just painting a body, doing a live stream.
Nice.
Say hi to my fans.
Hello, fans.
My sister Brandy. Little Jeff's in there.
Hi, Jeff. What are you putting on this one?
Stars. Yeah, I wish I was a better at drawing. Didn't look like shit.
Yeah, but we could use the
Dude,
Cricut.
I already know. I want to buy your thing, or I want to go get one or something. I want a fucking stencil maker to do that.
It's not a stencil maker, but we could have just put the vinyl.
That's what I'm saying. I want a stencil maker. Bad. Fuck, I want a vinyl cutter so bad, dude. Because all the shit. It's not the right time right now.
Where's my baby?
Okay.
I thought I'd say hi for a minute. Alright, give me that.
Okay. That's looking really even. and bright. Sweet. So I think that's going to be the last coat of that color. All right, I lied. I see a spot I need to fix. Yeah, we're going to fix that real quick.
But I didn't want to serve on Father's Day.
Right.
Want to Titan? You want me to pet no Titan?
Okay. Now it's even good. Oh, yeah. Hey, can you get tightened in without him ruining my camera setup, please?
Love you too. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Brandy. See you later. Huh? Yeah, just whenever. I can cut it down whenever. We're just painting, babe. Yeah, like I said, that's fine. Like I said, we're just painting. Okay. So next step, right? Hit the outline with white. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? So I wanna back this green and white. I need to paint these stars. And so yeah, dude, that's exactly what I was thinking, Malo. So I'm gonna do that. Let me pull this here. Actually, let me clean the airbrush first, so that's not just sitting there like that. Because you know what I mean. All right. Get a new paper towel. You know, and if you guys are at all curious of my setup, let me show you guys here real quick, right? What I'm working with. So I'm just using a rigid pancake compressor. You know, nothing fancy there. I got the dryer from Harbor Freight. It was like 25 bucks. I cut the hose, and you can see that I rigged it. And that's it, you know, a $40 airbrush. You know, the blowout pot and paint. You know, some basic stuff. You know, I'm not a super, you know, it's not a super expensive setup. Pretty basic. The paint was more than the brush, you know, as always. Good paint's always recommended. Let's get some white fermenting, or acclimating, I guess is a better word for it. Oh, let's shake it. Shake. Right, let's get some white. Gonna need a bunch of white. All right. Yeah, probably need more white than that. A little bit more white, a little bit more reducer. There we go. Okay. We'll let that chill for a few minutes. Let's peel this mask. Can't believe how good that fluorescent green looks, man. That's cool. You know, obviously we'll see when the body's done if that was a mistake or not. But even if it was, who cares? It's just a T-Max. It's just a body. I'll paint another one. God, the liquid mask sucks, man. What the fuck? It's got to be the heat gun doing that, or it's just not thick enough. But I swear to God, I did like 3-4 coats, man. Like, I thought it was thick. Like, I was told to always put liquid mask on thick. So, I don't know. I guess what I'm doing is not enough. Which is crazy to think of. Okay, let me pull these stars. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're back. Okay, that's looking good. Airbrush is clean. Okay, let's make sure. Let's pour this white in. Now we're just gonna hit it with boom, tack coat. Get it in. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Can you guys see any color yet? Kinda, huh? A little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. Right. I'm gonna go dry that real quick, but yeah, look at that. It's looking good. right? Making that green pop, dude. Oh, okay, let me dry that. We're gonna lay down a few real heavy coats of white. Real heavy. Just letting the airbrush rip right now because there is no need to be careful. All I am is backing it, right? Just turning it white. That, just like that, right? We're gonna go dry that, but look at that. I don't know if that's really coming through the camera, but that is super bright on my side. Like that looks really, really good. Okay, so I've just had an idea, right? We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna do carbon fiber. Okay, we're gonna do some carbon fiber, and you know how I want to implement the carbon fiber is with these stars, right? On this side, I'm gonna peel all 5 of these stars, and we are gonna make them carbon fiber. I think I am going to make them all the same direction just for simplicity, but I could mix it up to... Actually, you know what? Maybe we will mix it up. That way it, you know, looks a little different on each one. Let me go grab my material for carbon fiber. I will be back. Okay, and so how I do implement carbon fiber is I use these drawer things from a dresser drawer. Let me clean the white out. Right, let's get rid of the white. I might need to go and refill my water too. So let's get rid of the white. Okay. Airbrush, clean, good, good. Okay, airbrush is clean. Now, we can do any color of carbon fiber that we want, right? Oh no, I spilled paint. Oops, shit. But yeah, we can do any carbon fiber that we want, right? We can do a blue, we can do a green, pink, whatever we want. What do you guys think would look best on this truck, right? Should we try some blue carbon fiber? Right? So here's the body, right? And what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do a blue to white fade. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna use this anymore. I think I'm gonna cut that out. And I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna do the stars, the 4 stars, and then we're gonna do a blue to white fade. And I think that's how this is we're gonna finish this body off. But my question is, like I said, what color should we do these carbon fiber stars? No? Nobody wants to give me a color? Huh. Greens, copper, red, purple. All right, you know what? We'll just do standard. Let's just do a silver and a black. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do more of this, or we'll do a silver and a black. Got my phone dying? Damn it. Probably. Is the live? So my phone's still good and charged. All right. Okay. Yeah. Long story short, okay, we're gonna do a silver. So let me prep some silver paint. Silver and black. Silver. Right, get some silver going. Shit. Spilling paint all over me. Good God. Okay, silver. That fermenting. Black. Where's black? Black. Get black going. All right. All right. So star number one. All right. Yeah, I think we need to put the silver first, right? Yeah, silver's first. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna need more than that. Yeah, silver's first, then black. Okay. Okay. So this one, we're gonna do this direction, right? And so you just want to place it as flat as you possibly can, right? Just like so. And then you just want to mist it the best you can. Don't move it. Let it dry for a minute. All right. Okay. Now let's peel the second one. All right, second one. And then we're going to go a different direction on this one, just so it looks a little different. And we're going to do, or we need to get a little bit of paper, right? We got to cover that other star so it doesn't get affected by this star. Paint don't get screwed up. You got to kind of mask it off, right? Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just blowing air on it because I can't get my heat gun in here right now. Just to you know, help it dry, right? Spray a little paint, let it dry. Spray a little paint, let it dry. Right, let that dry. It's looking like I'm almost out of paint or my brush clogged. Right, clogging is pretty normal. Especially with this kind of, you know, paint, pearlized paint. I didn't thin it very good. Didn't pay attention. Yeah, I have to dump it out, clean the brush. Bummer, got my first clog. Wow, I made it pretty far today. Hang on, I'll be back. I need to grab more water. So we made it pretty far without a clog. I think that's pretty incredible, really. I'm super happy that I made it this far. I mean, I painted for over an hour. That's pretty good, especially for an airbrush. That's awesome. All right, so typically, right, when I have a clog, right, we're just gonna go real simple with it. Disconnect the air, right? Let's pull the needle out. Let's wipe the needle. Right now would be a good time to put some lube on it, but I don't have any. Let's put that needle back in there. Tighten it down. Okay, let's see if we get yeah, I don't know. No, it's a bad clog. Okay, so that's not gonna fly. Shit. So my, oh, dropped my nozzle. Hell yeah, that thing is clogged. Wow. Hang on one second, fellas. just part of airbrushing. You know, it happens. Let's try to clean this needle. It's looking like I bent it. That's another reason why I haven't started using my expensive airbrush yet, because I'm still bending needles. So I figured until I get good enough where I'm not damaging my equipment, that's when I'll switch to the better equipment. Okay, let's see if we are. Yep, now we're spraying water. Right. Perfect. Okay. So that's because I didn't strain the paint. You know, happens. Okay. Let's get some more paint, more reducer, and let's try this again with a little more paint, a little more reducer this time. Maybe it won't clog. Okay. Okay. Try this again. So the paint's a lot wetter this go around because I reduced it way more. And so if you spray it at all heavy, it's going to look bad. It's going to look horrible. So when you over reduce your paint, make sure you are very, very careful. It's hard to manage if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Right? Okay. Star. Like I said, sorry guys that the gun jammed, you know, it's just part of it, part of airbrushing. Right? If airbrushing was easy, everybody would be doing this shit. And guess what? Nobody does it, because it sucks. Just kidding. Okay. So, once again, let's get our paper mask in place. We're going to have to modify it a little bit here. Homemade mask. Right? Okay, protect the other stars. Now let's lay this down. Okay, and it's good, it's ready. So we are test. Right, super thin, so very minimal paint. Dry. Right, dry. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera from you guys. But this is just You know, part of it. And it sucks. Logging it in there. Right. Boom. Okay, now let's do this final star. Okay, now let's mask it. Beautiful. Okay, so I think I got enough paint on it. Now let's pull it all the way without messing it up. Okay, so here is your beginnings of the carbon fiber. I don't know how well that really comes through the camera, but you can kind of see, and I've changed directions so it kind of looks like they're moving, hopefully. You know, hopefully it won't look bad. But let's, yeah, now it's time to swap it all out and spray black. So let's clean out our gun. Okay. Airbrush is looking clean. Okay, we had some black already made for us.
Yeah, she is over there. So I'm gonna miss the tape.
Okay. Okay, nice filtered black. I did see a little bit of the silver in there, but that's actually going to work in our favor in this case with the carbon fiber. It'll just help it kind of blend in there. It'll look just fine. All right. So here's the black. Okay. Now we're just going to dust it real lightly, like we've been doing this whole time. Okay. Dry it. Okay. See, so here's our first, right? Second layer, right? See how that's starting to pop like that? Looks good. Boom. See, it makes that look so good. If my stars weren't shit, you know? Like, that's what makes it look bad is my stars. The paint looks good. All right. Okay. So it's been a while since anybody chatted. We still got people here. Oh my God, wow, there's still 15 people. Wow. Dude, you guys are legends, rock stars watching this shit. That's cool. Hell yeah. Okay. Obviously you need to go, get to a point where we can lay it heavy. Thanks, Princess. I can't believe there's people still watching. It's awesome. It's crazy. Okay. So those are fully blacked out now. Right? Obviously, it looks like just a bunch of gibberish until I pull the liquid mask. But yeah. Why isn't my phone updating with the chat? Dude, I haven't seen any of the chat until just now. Like, my phone hasn't been updating. OG's in the house. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Okay. Ooh, God, that coffee's good. Okay. So, real quick, I just want a confirmation, right? So we're scrapping this back line, right? We're going to do a blue to white fade, right? I'm going to start fading it out about here, middle. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? I want thumbs up or a thumbs down or a yes or a no or a fuck you, something. I want something out of you guys. Let me know. Like I said, blue to white fade, right? Make sure that this is on all the blue and then go to white. Maybe even do a little bit of black to a blue and then, you know what I mean? White to blue? Yeah, but I can't do white because of the outline on this star here. If I do white, it'll blow it. Can't do white. Gotta do something else. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jeff, man. So, like I said, black, right? Do like this first portion right here, black, and then fade that into that royal blue. this badass blue, and then fade that into white. What do you think? I think it's money. Satisfying peeling of the mask. The liquid mask. The peeling. Right? See? Boom. Like I said, black. This first portion black. Right? So I'm not going to peel any more of the mask until I get that painted. Yeah, that's dope. Okay, let's do it. I think I'm already loaded with black. I'm going to have to mix up some more though. Yeah, opaque black. Okay. Mix up some more black and let's get squirting. All right. Okay. Black's looking good. It's that silverish black shit right there. That's alright, we'll just dump it on top. I ain't even tripping. Make it look good anyway. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I just had to clean my screen. Okay. Now, I struggle with fades. Right? I mean, I really struggle with fades. So, just hold your breath and let's see what happens. Alright? Like I said, tack coat. Get that tack coat down. Crack me up, woman.
Okay, but someone's got my coffee and ready to go.
Huh?
Someone got my coffee and ready to go. We need to push up and get that snake stuff to start going. Everything was hot. Snake done, get shit going.
Okay. Oh, I'm spraying onto my phone like an idiot. Shit. He said I didn't spray paint my phone. Hi, Ann! God damn it. I don't know why she does that. Come on. Come on, go. Why she does that. She knows I'm painting. Puts the dog out so it doesn't bother her. Yeah, directly in my way. Okay. Okay, see? So it's starting. Let's keep it going. Add a paint. Okay. Let's lay down a little more black. All right. Okay. I still think I need to go slightly higher with it, but we're getting close. I'm slowly working it back, right? Don't want to screw it up. And I'll probably do the same thing with the blue. Just take my time and slowly work it back. Yeah, I don't want to go much further than this as far as the black goes. Not too much further. Okay. I think the black is done. I like it. Right? It's right up to there. I think that's all the black that's going to happen. Yeah, I think right there's a good spot to switch. What do you guys think? Do you think I should push it up a little further, or do you think I should? No, right there. I think I'm going to just call it. Yeah, right there is going to be it. All right, finish peeling this liquid mask. Switch to the blue. All right. this. Lift the mask out of the way. Sorry, guys. I know it's boring. You guys are troopers, man. You guys are legit. So look at even how that carbon fiber turned out. Those look really good, dude. Right? So I know that that's a hard line. Maybe we'll keep it. What do you think? Should I keep that? Should I, run that up in there? Do, what would break that up real good? A blue, and then we could do, we could hit it with that green again. You know what I mean? Well, then maybe I'll just do that hard line. Do blue, and then with that janky, right? And then just white for the back. That's what we'll do. That'll make it simple for me so I don't screw it up. You know what I mean? I think that'll just make it better if I leave that hard line there. Right? That way I could just spray this in, and then we can just spray that white and be done with it. You know what I mean? And then I can get on to prepping this guy and get her ready for, shoe goo and some of that metal. I got more metal. I'm going to try to reinforce this just like I reinforced the LST body. Let me show you guys that, up close. It's actually dope. So this half chicken wire, half shoe goo thing works really well. This is an LST body, so it's actually thick naturally. But I've got it reinforced to holy hell and back, and it's fucking solid, man. Like this is what I'm gonna do from now on. I think I'm gonna try to figure out a way to incorporate that metal. I mean, we'll see, right? I haven't bashed it yet. I don't know for sure it's gonna stay. But if it is legit, and it does stay, and everything's good, I'm going to be so happy, dude. You guys have no idea. Okay, so that's a bad cup. Let's get a fresh cup. So we're going to need to mix up quite a bit of paint. That's a big spot. Actually, really not that much paint if you were to look at it. But, so we're going to do one of those. And then we're going to give it one of these. Like that. Right? That's pretty scientific. That's looking like 50-50 maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Right? Stir it hard. I think we're going to need more paint than that. Not enough. All right. So that's looking really good. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I almost screwed up. Okay. I did want to try some like shadows, right? Before I laid down this blue. But here's the thing, right? Is that we're black. So the only thing that I can shadow black with is white. If I screw it up, it's going to look like ass. But if I nail it, it's going to be sick. But I could literally highlight these a little bit and make them look like they're either, like for one, I could do some little strips or whatever and make them look like they're moving. Or you could just barely hit it with some white, right? And just kind of let the white bounce off. And it gives it that shadow. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that on the next body. I'm getting too crazy. I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like, I watch all these videos and it looks really easy to execute on YouTube. But I think once you put it in your hand and actually try to do it, it's a different story. And I think that's where a lot of my issues lie. I think I can do things that I can't do. Just like I don't know why I airbrush, dude. I'm not very artistically inclined, as you guys can tell. You know, my drawings are not nice. I'm not a very good artist. And I'm perfectly happy with that. We're good. Come on, baby. Still don't know if that's enough glue or not. Load up the airbrush. Alright, we got a full bowl. That is definitely a full bowl. Holy shit, that's a lot of paint. Sweet. Alright, clean our screen real quick. Okay, now let's attempt to lay some paint. We're going to dust it real quick. Alright, let's make sure we're spraying blue. Okay, she's spraying blue. We're going to dust it, the whole thing real quick. Right, not trying to get crazy or methodical. Just dust it, dry it, dry it. All right. Swig of coffee. All right. Okay. So, kind of can see the blue. Barely. It's coming in. Huh?
Hank really wants to be out here. Right.
Okay, well then put this thing out. The whole problem is he bumps the camera, Channing. Okay, if he didn't bump the camera, it'd be fine. So put his ass out in the middle of the yard. Here, I'll screw the thing in the concrete.
He's still gonna have to.
So what? So screw him out over here.
We'll actually do it. Watch out, poop.
Then I'll put him in over here. I'll put him in front.
I just cleaned it all up, but there's still, I mean, I'm sure he went again already. Yeah, but there's no shade.
For what? He can get to shade. I just don't want him to where he can get to my camera. Where he's gonna interfere with the camera. So what? Hey, I need to stay in this thing. Look him up.
He's live.
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, babe. It's been painting all morning. Yeah, it's looking good. Look, babe. You like it?
Yeah, it's
Crazy good. So far, so good, huh, guys? Looks cool. What's up, Jack? How you doing, bud? All right.
Doing some YouTube.
Yeah, just doing a live stream, doing some painting.
You YouTube like every week, huh?
Huh?
You do one like every week, huh?
I go live. I try to go live once a week or twice. You know, I don't know. I just do whatever, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, just whatever the whatever the mood fits. All right. Uh-oh.
Pretty sick, dude.
Oh, somebody calling from statewide. Yeah, I'm painting. I'll have to call him back.
Mama.
Huh?
Mama. Mama.
You couldn't get her. She's slick.
Okay. Bam, that was that whole bowl of paint, and it's still, I don't know what happened right there. Some got all, but it's adding some cool effect to the paint job though. You know, I don't really care. But yeah, I'm gonna have to mix up some more blue, it looks like. That definitely was not enough. I figured. Alright. A little more blue. Oh, I just spilled it. The whole shit. Oh. I just mixed it. Spilt it. Damn it. Okay. Huh. So, I wonder if it's just because I'm using a transparent blue, but it's not really like darkening, right? So I wonder if I need to spray it with white. So Jeff, this is exactly what happened on your body with the yellow, right? I was at this stage and I kept spraying the yellow, and I think that's what why I screwed that up. It's fully colored, it's just not saturated, right? And so I think I just got to hit it with white, dude. I think white will fix that. You know, back it with white. Obviously, I'm not sure what I would do with the fire, but I think that's exactly what's happening is happening now, right? Or I could follow it with some opaque, right? I was just looking at it. This is a fluorescent blue, right? No, it's gonna need the white. Yeah, let's just hit it with the white. I don't even want to mess around with it. I just want to hit it with the white. Call it good. That way it looks good. I know it's going to look good. Add a little more white. Get some more reducer. Right. Let's get this white going again. Okay, let that ferment for a minute. Let's clean out the gun. Yeah, I don't want to keep pushing blue into it because it's going to make it look like shit. Right? It's a transparent color. Or fluorescent. You know, it's a fluorescent, so it's transparent. So let's hit it with some white. And I think that's where I screwed up on your body, Jeff. Is right here at this point with the yellow. So, Next time, dude, hurry and destroy that firestorm body, dude, so we can, you know, get you a new one going, bud. Gotta go out and bash and total that fucker. Just kidding. Although I'm sure we will. We've almost got a full stable of firestorms. I think we got, what, 4 or 5 now? So that's super cool. Be fun when we all get racing. Okay. Now let's see what this white does to this blue here, right? So here's our before. Okay, now let's see what happens. I mean, can't get really any worse, you know what I mean? So okay. Right? So that's with a little bit of white introduced. Huh. I don't know. I think that was a mistake. Now, I think we should have just hit it with I should have just went with the opaque colors. I should have just pounded blue into it. I guess I still could. It's not that. I mean, might be savable. If I pound blue into it right now, I might be able to darken that blue and not make it look so white. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll try right now. Let's pull this white back out. Clean the gun. I need more water. I'll be back in a second, guys. Be right back. Okay. Okay. So that it was a fail, right? Try to pound some of this blue in there, right? Let's see what happens. Right? It's already botched, so we're not out nothing. My feelings aren't hurt, and if I hate it, then I guess I'll just put it on eBay or just give it to one of you guys or something. We'll see what happens, I guess. Get some of this blue. It's a really nice blue, luckily. Sucks that isn't going how I wanted it to. Okay. So this royal blue is actually really pretty anyway. So I think this is going to be really neat. I think it's going to actually turn out to be really, really nice. Now that I'm sitting here looking at it. So let's hope and pray. Okay, try to fix it now. Yeah, well, so just as a quick, I filled in a quick spot real quick just to kind of show you guys. So it is going to look cloudy. It's going to look like clouds, like if you were to look up and just see a real sparse cloud. That's what it's going to look like. So that's unfortunate. But, oh well. I mean, it's just a fucking paint job. You know what I mean? It's all good. Okay. Well, like I said, it's unfortunate, but it's all right. Let's get it. Let's try it. All right. Let's give it another coat. Are we out of paint? You're out of paint. Okay. All right. God damn it. I'm in my live stream. I gotta call you back, people. Yeah, it might look okay. Yeah, it's possible, dude. I'm not really sure. Like I said, the whole painting thing, man, is new to me. I mean, it's not new. I just don't really know how to blend colors and like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I struggle. Like I've had this body cut and trimmed out for like 6 months. And I'm just now painting it because I just don't know what to do. Like I feel, I feel confident up until I start to actually spray the paint. You know what I mean? Like when I'm at home, when I'm thinking about it, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna look good. Like, you know what I mean? All of that, I'm confident. But once I'm actually laying paint, dude, it just all goes out the window, man. Wow, it's gonna take quite a bit of paint to really darken that up, but that's okay. Um, let's oh, I spilled that white sheet. Opaque blue. Right, let's just get a bunch of this blue going because it's gonna be a bit to get it So let's just get a bunch of it going. Nice cup. Right. So just like that. Beautiful. Should clean up my mess a little bit here. Get some of these out of the way. Yeah, let's dry it real quick. Make sure it's dry before we start a new layer. Okay. And so while I've been sitting here thinking, right, we've been pondering. So this line, I think I'm actually going to pump some silver into it and then do white. I think that's going to look really good, and it'll kind of match what else we've got going on here. I think it's going to match really nice. Let me do one more coat of blue, and then let me get this blue filled in, right? And then let's do that silver. And then let's get right back to the white to finish this puppy off. I think here in about 15 minutes we should be done, maybe 20. Thanks once again for sticking around. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, man. That's pretty cool that you guys hang out while I paint. It's awesome. I love it. My airbrush needs to be cleaned. My whole setup needs to be cleaned. Man, that's a big bowl of paint. Whoa. Man, that's a lot of paint. Okay. Let's do this. So yeah, I think I found a name for this body when it's done. I think I'm gonna call it Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, because it's just ass. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm fucking around. It's pretty bad though, but it's all right. Just gonna keep trying, keep practicing, keep doing it. You know, paint more and more and more. So if you guys want me to paint a body, dude, I'd be happy to paint it for you guys. Just don't let me draw on it. But if you guys want to draw on it, that'd be sick. I'll paint it up. Be hella sick. All right. So we are almost clean. Okay, blue is done. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? That silver, huh? We gotta just hit that silver real quick, and that's it. And then the white. Silver in the back. And she's fucking done, boys. Done. I can't even believe it. But maybe we should do that pearl white on the back, right? Instead of it just being a white, maybe we'll do that pearl white. Just to throw it off a little bit. What do you think? Maybe do that line in green? Yo, like like the fluorescent green? Do you think that would really look better? Blue, green, and then white? And you're talking about this, right? I do have other greens. Transparent. So what do you, I need an answer, boys. Yes or no on the green. Green or white? What are we doing, green or white? Green? All right, green it is. Let's do it. Let me get a cup. Hey Max, I'm recording, buddy. Stay over there, okay, pal? I don't have permission from your parents to put you on my channel. Okay. Mix up a little more of this green. Not exactly sure how much I'll need. I mean, that's just a line, but we'll just give it a little bit just in case. Just make sure I got enough. All right. Okay, let that chill for a minute. Let that ferment. Okay, we're try to touch. Man, it is super hard to peel this mask without scratching this paint. Super hard. Shit. Oh my God, it came out. Thank God. Wow. This is like one of those times when you're, when you're scrolling along and then all of a sudden like, the movie pauses and then the guy's got this funny look on his face. And this is the moment when you realize that you fucked up. Yeah, this is it right here. This is the moment I realized I fucked up. I don't know why I decided to do a stupid design like this. Obviously wasn't thinking very clearly. This is ridiculous. And I'm scratching the paint. No. Come on. Get out of there. Come on, baby. No. Yay. Oh my God, I got it out of there. Yay. Okay, we're good. All right, boys. Woo! I think we're okay. Okay, we're good. Wow, I almost started crying right there. Man, that was intense. Okay, now let's hurry and hit this puppy green. Right? Okay, here we go. I'm not exactly sure how that works, getting it all in there, but hopefully it works. Try it. Right? Hit it again. Okay. There's layer number 2. Green starting to come in. Right? Doesn't look horrible. Sweet. Okay. Now I'm thinking that just needs some white banged behind it, and that's going to be solid, right? Maybe one more coat of green real quick. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so green, and then we're going to just blast it with white. We're going to actually just paint the whole entire body inside of it white, right, once we're done here. Obviously, we'll focus on the back first. Let me hit it with the dryer real quick. I think maybe just a little bit more of that green. It's kind of a weird spot. So just want to make sure it's got a good coat. Bam. Okay, I think that's gonna be all she wrote, right? Let's clean up the gun, and let's prep it for white. yeah, I had to get this body done so I could drive my T-Max. I don't have a body for it. I mean, I got the stock body, but it's about done. About ready to be thrown in garbage. I never reinforced it or anything like that. Oh, did we decide if we were going to do the pearl or are we going to do white? Do you want to do just straight white or are we going to do pearl on the back? You guys let me know, white or pearl. Pearl? Okay, we'll do pearl. Let's do it. Now this is going to take a lot of pearl. I'll probably only do a few coats of pearl and then I'll back the pearl with white. Just like I did in the star. Makes it look really good. Oh, shit. Oh, that's my scraper. I need a little more than that. It's kind of a big area. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Hopefully it's thin enough where we don't clog again. Right? Okay. Let's let that ferment. Let's peel this liquid mask. All right, you fellas ready? Oh yeah, baby. Ooh. Oh! Yeah! Love peels, dude. I don't know about you boys, but I love a nice peel. Diamonds and pearls. Yeah. Dude, I love it. You guys are the bomb, dude. Like I said, I can't believe y'all are hanging out with me like this on some lame ass paint job. Like, that's awesome, dude. You guys are legit. For sure. Stir this paint. Make sure it's good. All right, it's looking good. Looks yummy. Put a little reducer in our airbrush. Let's clean it out, right? So, you know, you can't always back flush your airbrush. It's not recommended. They always recommend that you actually tear it apart when you know, clean and change colors. But you can actually pinch the front of your needle, not actually pinching it, but pinch it, block it, and then allow paint to flow. Oh. Oh no. That's reducer. Oh no. Anyway, well, don't do that over your fucking paint project, dude. Anyway, so that's a lesson learned. But yeah, you can backwash your airbrush, and that kind of blows the shit out of the front there, so you can get it, you know, pretty clean without actually tearing it apart. Because it does suck to tear it apart for every color change and, you know, everything, obviously. Okay. Okay. Now let's get that silver in there. Or pearl white, I mean. Hopefully we got it thin enough. As my sprinklers turn on. That's fucking cute. That's real fucking cute. Thank God we're almost done. Okay. Let's yep. Okay, we're gonna just mist it. Gonna give it the tack coat. Right, nothing special. Let's get that tack coat. Let's get it dry. Here, Titan, come this way, buddy. Here, I'll fix it. Come here, buddy. This way. This way. Okay, now you're free. Come here. Over here. All right, whatever. Okay. All right. So that tack coat's down. Now let's just keep hitting it with some coats. Making sure to get the hard spots. Okay. Oh, my airbrush started leaking. Oh, there we go. Thing was loose. All right. All right. Yeah, I need to mix up some more pearl for sure. Definitely gonna need more of this. Okay. Let's spray down a little more. Okay. That bangs out another layer. So I know the pearl is really hard to see, but it's actually just giving you a fog effect right now. So it's actually going down really like level and smooth. It's, you know, it's going down good right now. It's actually awesome. See where we're at color wise. Probably need more, that's what I thought. to painting. Got to get these crease spots. Super hard to get into. So it's taking a little bit, but it's finally starting to kind of come in there. I think the pearls, you just got to be a little more patient, it looks like. Can't just pound it in there. You know what I mean? The pearls act kind of like the transparents from what I can understand. And you got to just layer it in there. Take your time and just layer it in there. You know, piece by piece. I also am a painter that paints in one direction. Like a lot of people can go back and forth. I can't. I gotta just do lines. You know what I mean? Every time you see me going back the opposite way, I'm not spraying paint. I actually have the paint turned off. I sit and rock the trigger back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, I struggle with it bad. I see other airbrushers that are just, I mean, it's amazing how you know, the trigger control that they have is just, I mean, it's incredible. I wish I had a way to really explain it to you guys, and I don't, but it is just absolutely incredible to watch. If you guys want to watch some of the airbrushers that I watch, Airbrush Asylum, he's an Australian guy, or maybe from Great Britain. You know, he's got one of those accents. Really good guy, really talented, great artist. It's really cool to watch him paint, man. He's good. Yeah, and then there's the Airbrush Garage too. That guy's legit. Okay, a little more pearl. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. One more little shot. Let's get some of that going. There we go. That's way better. Okay. Now let's try. Yeah, way better. Alright. Yeah, this stuff's really hard to get that coverage. Man, I'm just absolutely painting the piss out of it. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good, but yeah, just needs more, a little more. You know what? I think I'm gonna pound some white, dude. I think it just need to back it with white. I mean, the silver's there. I'm just gonna pound it with white. You know what I mean? It's just not working the way I thought. So we're gonna clean out the brush one more time. We're gonna just fill it with white, and we're gonna back this whole sucker now. It's good. It's gonna look good. It's gonna give us what we want. Still gonna have that pearl look. So I'm not worried. It's gonna look good. Let me just clean out this brush real quick, and let's just start pounding this fucker with white. Let's get it done. I am so ready. So ready to be done. All right. Yeah. Okay. Shitload of white. Okay. Right. And here we go. Woo! Moving my gun a little fast. Let's put that lid on there. There we go. See, that instantly covered, adding the white. Yeah, see? Look at how that looks now. It's beautiful. Wow, that pops hard. Oh, yay. Fuck, I love it. It looks great. Let me give it a dry, and then let's just keep pounding that white on it. Right? Almost got the nose done. Bam. Cooking through the white. Just straight cooking it. Damn. Dude. Oh. Okay. See? So we're super close to the inside. Almost done. Bam. Oh. Yay. The T-Max is going to have a body this week. Yay. All right. Okay. So I'm not going to peel the overspray film until I make a short. I am going to cut it down right here. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I'm surprisingly happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. You know, for my first, you know, janky little paint job. And so I just want to thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you to all my new subscribers and everyone that's hung out lately. Definitely appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a great Father's Day. Take care. And talk to you later.